All right, so each of you guys have a that doesn't work.
That's not a real town.
That's not for.
That's not legitimate.
All right, so each of you guys has a wagon,
Got a wagon.
6 hay bales, and an assortment of other scattered terrain that you can place strategically
Okay,
for your guys.
What do they do? Just so we know.
They
And so the people at
provide
home know.
cover.
Cover.
They give you +1 cover,
Okay, so if I
or -1 to people
it would
shooting.
be really silly to put it up here.
I was about to say we're gonna put it right
Yes, it would be.
But it would
pretty
be
silly.
maybe a good idea to put it like right there.
Yes,
Okay.
exactly.
there.
And it would be silly to put it sideways like this, because but putting it
You
like
could hide
that,
behind it.
that's more.
Now these rules are very agnostic in the fact that cover and concealment give the same bonus.
Okay.
They both give -1 to the shooter.
Okay.
So it doesn't matter if you're all the way covered or all the way concealed or partially or whatever. It's just a -1.
Oh, it would make sense that the general store would have a bunch of
Hay
stacks
bale.
around it.
And also the livery stable.
I'm not putting any of mine over at the livery stable. Now, how is it easy to jump over these bales of hay?
Yes,
Okay. I'm not so worried.
I'm pretty sure. We'll find out later.
We'll find out when you can't jump over. When you find out you put a solid wall and stopped you from doing all this stuff. Good job, Riley.
You shoot the barrels, do they explode?
I don't know. That'd be pretty cool if they did. In that case, I'm putting them all on your side.
See, it says the modifier for obscured and substantial cover are mutually exclusive. A target is obscured if a clear line of sight cannot be drawn to the entire base of the character due to intervening characters. Cover. There are 2 types of cover: substantial and poor. As can be seen in the shooting modifiers table, only targets behind substantial cover inflict a -1 penalty to hit on the shooter. Substantial cover must obscure at least 50% of the standing character's size to count, but if there's a reasonable doubt counted is in cover, it's best to quickly clarify which terrain piece counts as smaller items before the game begins. Poor cover provides no benefit whatsoever. Okay?
I have no idea what that means, but I believe you.
I believe me too.
You think we would read the rules thoroughly before we started?
Could help.
But the thing is, it's also like, hey, the people at home are watching this going, I don't know how this game works. And we're like, hey, I don't know how this game works either.
All going to find out together.
And we're all going to find out together. Except for the people who played the game, they're like, oh, God, these guys right here.
They're not even using the heat rules.
They're not even using the heat rules. That's like half the game.
No heat!
Half of those cowboys should have overheated by now.
I know, right?
How many bullets
They
does this gun have?
They can't shoot all their weapons at once.
How does a 6-shooter... Yeah. I want to... What was it? Was it the panic fire? I want to panic fire.
Panic fire! Panic fire! I'm gonna panic fire my rattle gun
That's right.
and blast you in the face 6 times before you can react. You dirty
Wait
bastards.
so you get into melee first. Panic fire into your face.
Okay, so
Alright.
here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna play the Whiskey for Demons opening scene. Now this game is played as kind of an Old West TV serial
Okay.
episodes, not necessarily as an authentic historical reenactment.
Because this is a British interpretation of American gunslinger movies.
Yes.
Turned into a miniature game.
Is this where you guys want your carts?
I want to put... You know what? I want my cart to be right here.
Yeah.
Because it's not near...
It looks like we're in a Mexican standoff over here.
Oh. I was just thinking... in all the movies, that's what they do, right? They're shooting by the bales of hay out.
Okay. Not very imaginative, just strategic placement.
That's how you do.
I guess so. Okay. I
I
should
don't
have.
know. You probably should have set it all up.
I gave you guys some leeway.
That was your first mistake.
That was a mistake. What happened? Well, Riley and Matt just kind of sat on the thing and just said, well, eventually I'll roll 6s. Or 20s or whatever.
Okay, the story so far. In the sun-drenched town of Dead Man's Hand, 2 strangers arrive searching for a man named Cassidy. Stirring unease among the locals, tensions peak at the Sassy Gal Whiskey Saloon as harsh words flew between the strangers and hot-headed Hank Snakebite Johnson. A bar brawl erupted, but the chaos was abruptly silenced by a gunshot, leaving the room in the eerie hush. That's going to give me a copyright strike.
Oh no!
It's like it's so quiet, you probably can't hear it.
Okay, the cast. Both sides have 2 normal dudes with 2 reputation each, which you guys have. The set, 1 player, the one with the finest hat, will determine some more trivia, or determine some more. Okay, who's got the finest hat of all your guys?
I mean, my guys are all Undead, so.
But you've got hats on.
I nominate her hat.
I think he's got the finer hat.
Okay, I'm gonna say she has the nicer hat.
Yeah,
That's right. Matt painted her, so
Okay.
I'll just have a nicer hat.
You may place all scenery pieces, after which the opposing player may select end of main thoroughfare. Okay, we already set all this up.
Okay.
Set up the gaming area according to the section entitled Arranging the Set. A road runs from one player's table edge to the opposite table edge. Nominate 2 buildings as the saloon and the jail. So this is the jail because it says sheriff on it, and this is the saloon.
Okay.
Okay. These should be within 30 centimeters, 12 inches or so of the center of the gaming area. It is. This is important for the final scene. Directions. Reveal the top 2 cards of your deck in order from the lowest card. Players place the characters in the gaming area. Redraw any cards with a tie. Okay, so shuffle your decks.
Alright.
Shuffle your decks, and then flip over the top 2 cards. And place them next to one of your characters.
Face up.
Face up.
So, boom, a 7. Boom, a 10.
Okay.
And I got 4 and a 3.
Okay, so place your guy with the 3. Hang on. All characters are placed in open ground. The first is placed 10 centimeters from the saloon entrance. Do you have your measure stick?
This is the measure stick.
Okay.
Those are 10 centimeters.
Number 3.
There are many like it, but this one's mine.
Which one is which? Which?
A.
Okay. So that one is going to be placed within 1 measuring stick from the entrance to the saloon. Man, that saloon looks really awesome.
It sure does.
I wish I could see it because I'm on the wrong side. The back looks good though.
Okay. Well, as soon as we get all this set up,
I know.
I'll pull this off and we'll start doing like live action.
Oh,
Like,
it's gonna get fancy.
We're gonna
You're
mix it up
breaking
a
your
bit.
rules.
I'm breaking rules.
Oh no.
Okay. From the saloon, opposing characters must be placed at least 6 inches, but no more than 10 inches away from each other. Do not reshuffle your deck once it runs out of cards. The game is over. Okay, so you guys have already shuffled your deck.
Yeah, we pulled out 2.
You're gonna... Okay, hang on. Shuffle your cards, cut the deck, and deal yourself a hand of 2 action cards. Okay.
So I only get 1 because.
Okay, so your
Shuffle back
next
in.
guy... No, wait. You guys haven't placed. 4 in...
Alright.
Number 4, you get to place him next.
Alright.
Oh.
Anywhere between
That's Riley plays.
6 to 10 inches away from your initial character.
Alright.
Now, Riley, what's your next time?
7
Lowest
and 10.
card.
7 and 10.
So your number 7 you need to place with between no closer than 6, but no farther than 10 inches away
From where?
from this character.
So
So that's 4 inches.
So I want to.
No, that's too close. You need, yeah, that's okay. There, yeah.
I'll do this and then to this, and that'll be 8.
Okay, and then now your next character
He has to be 6 inches away.
from this character. You can put him behind that hay bale.
I don't know why we made the table so big. This is a scuffle.
Well,
Okay. And then we
now you shuffle your cards.
shuffle the cards back in.
And then deal yourself 2 cards face down, and you can look at them. These are cards you can play
My
at any time during your turn.
I
Or
have
interrupt. What is that?
So at the beginning of the scene, I get half the number of normal cards round up, so I'd only get 1 card.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that sucks for you.
Yeah, apparently.
Because you
So they
can only
make up
get
for it.
1 card every turn. When the end of the turn,
Uh-huh.
and it's a new round,
Yeah.
you only get 1 card. And now, if you have 5 guys, you start with 5 hand deck.
Mm-hmm.
You a 3 or a 2.
Right.
And you can spend them as much as you want, but you'll slowly lose them because at the next turn you only get 1. So if you use 3 of your 5 on your first round,
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
and you only have 2 left, the next round you get 1. Now you've only got 3 cards. You never get back up to 5.
Gotcha. But if I don't use them,
You just keep them.
you just keep it.
Yeah, but you can only have a maximum of the amount of cards as you have active characters on the table. So if you like
So it's almost
lose,
like Matt has to use a card the first turn, whereas I could just be like, oh, I can hold him.
yeah,
wait.
he would. It would behoove him. He just wouldn't get an extra one because, at the next turn he can only have a maximum of 2 because he only has 2 guys up there.
Gotcha.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Everybody following along?
Yeah.
So, just 1
All right.
card.
You got that out there?
1 card off the top. Oh, that's a card.
Okay. Now next, you're gonna draw a card face up.
Alright. Face up.
A 3. So now you can put that card on any one of your 2 characters. Now you start at the ace and work your way down. So it's going to be the guy who goes last, most likely, unless you draw a 2, and then that person would go last. Okay, now you draw a card that you can look at, but you're going to place it face down so your opponent can't see it. Did you put it in place of card?
No, I have not.
Do you know where you want it? Okay, so you got an ace, so that guy's going to go first, most likely.
Yeah.
Now you place that one on your remaining character face down. Now you draw one. Now at this point, you can swap them if you want.
Okay.
Now if you have 5 guys out here, you can swap the top card with any one of your other 4 dudes, but just once. Does that make sense?
The top card of the deck or the top
No.
card?
This
Oh, I see.
face
The
up card.
Face up card.
Fi-
Okay.
face up card. Excuse me. Not
That's
the
fine.
top card.
I understand. The highest showing card. Okay.
Okay, I'm just, some of this stuff is like, this is not really even rules. This is just bullshit they put on the side for no reason.
Because it's a British game. That's what I do.
The end. The scene ends when any one of these 3 things happens. Number 1, one side is all out of action. Because from now on you won't gain any more cards.
Okay.
So, okay. Number 2, one side fails a big nerve test.
That's not me.
Number 3, either the deck runs out of cards, in this instance it's a draw. Okay?
Okay.
And okay, so
So this guy.
now that everybody's done, reveal your cards.
So I've got an ace and a queen.
And a queen. He's got a 10. Okay, so your 2 guys are gonna go first,
Okay.
and then your ace is gonna go right now. Now you got 3 actions. Do you guys know about this yet? Have you guys?
It's move, shoot, and what was that?
So you got a list of actions, which everybody grab out your quick reference sheet. You've got a laminated card with a quick reference sheet, so you guys can play alone.
Aim. Okay.
There's your action summary. These are all the actions you can do right here.
Alright.
So you can do any of these in any combination you want. I don't think there's any exceptions to that. With the exception of aim. Some characters have the special ability they can aim, and then shoot, and they get a +3. But that's if you have a certain weapon.
I don't think I have one. I just have a pistol and a repeater.
So if you aim, you get a +1 to your shoot if you shoot.
What is point blank? Point blank is 0 to 10 inches?
Yes. It's one stick.
Oh, it's not working.
Well, it depends on your weapon.
It's 0 to 10
On what?
centimeters.
Oh,
On the
it
pistol, on the
depends.
pistol.
Some weapons don't have a point blank.
Yeah, so like the repeater does not have a point blank. So I have so I got 3 actions. So I could be like move up to him and fire, or I could just take 3 shots right now, or I could depend on the gun I have.
Depending on the gun you have, I don't know.
I think most of there's a couple guns that like pistol says 3 max shots, but there are other ones like the repeater rifle that has 2.
Yeah.
So he'd want to probably move and then shoot.
Or aim and shoot.
Or aim and shoot, yeah.
So what's the under fire marker? Because I'm not seeing it in the...
Under fire marker is basically a wound
Okay.
in a different game. Like when he shoots at you and he hits you, you'll take an under fire marker, which you can spend an action to recover. Like if you got 3 actions, you can recover. If you got 3 wounds on you, you can recover all 3 in one shot. That's all you're going to do that turn, but you can do that.
So it's like in the movies where they like grab their bandana and they rub it around their arm, and so like, oh, I can still fight, I'm still good.
I think it's more on like a bullet ricochets behind your head, and you're like, bing, and you're like ducking.
Okay.
You know, you're under fire, so it's going
I
to take
see
you
what
a second to recover
Okay.
from that.
So like if I were to go like, boom, walk to there and then like 2 shots, point blank. So I'm a jerk like that.
Okay.
And then
So you only took 1 move action, which
One
doesn't give you a penalty.
okay.
The target is not moving.
Not yet, no.
You're not obscured. You're not a boss.
Nope.
You're not behind any cover.
He's got a pistol.
You're not aiming.
I'm not aiming, no. Oh, I see. You're looking at the shooting.
At the
modifiers.
shooting modifiers. So it's just a straight up shot for your first shot, and then your second shot will be at -1.
Second. Oh, I got you. Okay, so
Okay.
my guy has a.
But you're
plus-
at point blank, so you're at +2 to hit. So +2 +0, you're at just +2.
Right.
So roll d20.
So first one, I got a 6. So +2, that's an 8.
That's a miss. Anything under 10 is a miss.
Okay. And then my second shot.
Now your second one is at a +2 for point blank, -1 because the second shot, so it's a +1.
Net
Total.
+1. Okay. So that's a 17.
Is it a natural 17?
A 16 +1.
A 16 +1 is a 17.
17.
So between 15 and 18 is an under fire marker and a nerve test. So grab one of the bullets.
And
A
that-
single
is
shot?
That?
Yes, that. And put it next to your character. And you're going to do a nerve
Oh, wait.
test.
No, you said a bullet. That
No,
was a
no, no,
bullet.
no, not that kind of bullet.
Okay.
just a
so
shot.
A hole.
Oh. Now you're going to do a nerve test, and you got to roll a d10.
Oh, I don't know. Nerve test. Roll a d10, compare it to the nerve One always fails. If you fail, make an under fire. Take an under fire.
Take an additional under fire.
Who's supposed to be rolling this?
So you're rolling a
turn?
d10. She's rolling a d10.
Okay.
And you're trying to roll.
What's on your roster sheet? What does your nerve say for her?
3+.
3+. So you don't want to get underneath a 3.
So right now you're at a -1.
You made that's a 10.
You rolled
Yes.
10 on a d. Yeah.
Okay, so you're fine.
0 is a 10. So yeah, he's good.
Now, later on we'll go under like interruptions. Like you could have burned her move to duck out of the way, to back out, or do a quick shot where you just get one shot at him as he's coming at you. But we'll deal with that as we play. So you're okay. So that's the end of your guys' turn. Remove that. Don't put it back in your deck.
So
It's
put it in the
spent.
discard pile.
Discard. Next is your queen guy.
Out of curiosity, what was the +1 you got when you?
It's because I'm a point blank.
Oh, okay. Does that has to do with range?
Yeah. So you look at your guns. There's a gun chart, and on the gun chart it says range in centimeters, and point blank it varies by the gun, but for pistols it's 0 to 10 centimeters.
Oh, down here in the
Yeah.
the weapons table.
So now I've got a repeater.
Oh, got it.
There is no. Actually, I'm not going to do that. Let me back him up because he doesn't get a penalty for. He doesn't get a penalty for.
He's got a repeater,
Yeah, he doesn't really get a.
so
penalty
he doesn't
for
have any
range.
kind of penalties or benefits on a repeater.
Yeah. Oh, I'm just saying, like, if I.
Oh, he can shoot twice though.
But if I get behind some cover, boom, and then he's gonna shoot at her twice. So.
Okay, your other guy's kind of standing in the way there.
I mean, he's like a good. I mean, I got like a good open shot. You know, it's good.
Okay, well,
Right.
you're gonna shoot twice, right?
Shoot twice. So the first one is at +0, and the second one's at -1.
Okay.
+0 is 13.
13 is an under fire marker. So place another shot on him. For her.
And then the second one is at 18 -1 is 17.
So it's another under fire marker and another nerve test. So roll a d10.
So now you got -3 on this.
You got a 4.
So that makes it a
You
1.
make it. What makes it?
No,
Why it's
she's got
-3?
-3. She got -3.
Oh.
She's got the 3.
Under fire markers represent flesh wounds and misses under fire. With an under fire result, okay, under fire nerve tests. An under fire marker nerve test results immediately places a marker next to the target. You must make a nerve test. If you fail, place. Okay, where is the rest of it? Where do you see that rule? Is that on the quick sheet?
Yeah, it was on the under fire -1 per marker.
Okay.
Or no, that's that's on shooting. Nerve test under fire -1 per marker. It's on the sheet.
Per
-1
fire under fire marker.
per under fire.
Okay,
marker.
so she.
So she has a
runs
-3.
away.
So 4 would bring it
Do
down
you
to
have
1.
any special ability card
I don't think
on
so.
your cards that can interrupt
No.
that?
You know what? No. Yes, I do. If it's not too late to use it. It says play at any time. All nerve tests are taken with no negative modifiers. So that means the 4
Will
Okay.
pass.
will pass.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
Stays in play until a member of the player's faction fails a nerve test.
Oh wow, that's pretty good.
Well, there you go. Now you've got that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright, so my 2 guys have gone.
Now it's his turn.
So now both of your guys go. And
Okay,
so technically he should go first because he's in
Yeah, the 10 goes first.
You could have switched him at some point,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't think we're past that.
That's before. Yeah, that's before everybody goes.
Okay. So
How many guys can you switch?
Only once.
Only one.
The one that's face up. the card that's face up. If you got 5 guys out, you play your first card face up,
Right.
and then 4 face down cards, and then once you've got all that done, you can swap the face up card with any of the 4 face down ones, but only once before any actions are taken.
Gotcha.
I believe that's how it works. That's what YouTube told me, and that's how we're gonna play it for right now.
So what do these 3 under fire markers mean for my character right now?
So right now, she's just basically got -3 on all of her shots. Because basically, 2 skeleton men just came up and just started shooting at her, and she's like, "Oh
Freaked out,
shit,
yeah.
this is crazy."
But like, when does she die? Like what?
How many
I don't think you really die. It's more
wounds do you have on
you,
her?
you take enough hits, and then you run
Hits. You've got 4, so you can take 1 more
away.
before she's out of action.
Oh, those are all hits. Oh, I thought okay.
But I can remove them if I want.
You can spend all
With an
3 of your actions to remove all 3 of them.
Yeah, so I'll be back to full
And
health,
you'll be
so
up
to
to
speak.
full health.
Okay. And so I have 3 actions.
Yeah.
How many times can I shoot?
Depends on the gun.
It depends on what gun you're carrying.
Dual pistols.
Dual
Pistols
pistols.
say 3. So dual.
So you can shoot 3 times.
Okay.
I don't see dual pistol on here. I just see just a pistol.
Dual pistols means you can't have an out of ammo.
Oh, okay.
I was about to say, if that's what this says, so it says 2 pistols. This is under Desperado, so I guess only they get this. Models may have 2 pistols, in which case they ignore an out of ammo result on the shooting table. This has no effect against one of the cards. So just I ignore an out of ammo result on the shooting table?
Yes, you never run out of ammo.
It's
Okay.
basically so you're about to pop, pop, pop. Oh, I'm about to go. And then
So if I wanted, I could take 3 shots for all 3 actions?
yeah, you can shoot back. Like,
Okay.
but
No,
you're
you
gonna
can't
be
take 9 shots. You can take all 3 of your actions can be shoot actions.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
3
yeah.
shots.
Yeah, so you can take 3 shots right now at one guy.
Okay.
But you're going to be on a -3 on everything because
Why?
right now she's
Oh,
got 3.
her. Yeah, her. Yes. But she's not going yet. She's a 3 and he's a 10.
Yeah. So 10's going. Yeah, you're right. Sorry.
Let me see if I can't do some fancy.
So I also have an ability on Desperados called Hog Killing Time. I wouldn't want to use this because I'm already at 3, but let me clarify how this works. It says once per turn at the end of a pistol-armed model's actions, model may take further, doesn't say a further, but model may take further shoot action. Shooter receives under fire marker, can't be used if shooter is in substantial cover. So I'm clearly not in substantial cover. I wouldn't want to use it because I'd get another under fire marker and that'd be it for me, but it sounds like I could take, is it? It says once per turn at the end of a pistol armed model's actions, model may take further shoot action is exactly, may take further, doesn't say a further shot action.
So I'm guessing it's.
I think it's
So
one. You can do a one extra shot.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Per round or per
It says
game.
It says once per turn.
Per turn.
Hold on. Once per turn at the end of a pistol armed model's actions. So a pistol armed model.
So that's her.
But but they both have pistols, but I guess it says once per turn, so I can't say, oh, since they both have pistols, this one will get it and then this one will get it.
No, just
Because
once
only one person can do it.
on your turn.
Okay, that makes sense.
Otherwise, yeah, you just put everyone with pistols
Yeah.
and you're just like, everyone just shoots an extra and we just get
Exactly,
an
that
extra.
seemed crazy. Okay, so. Alright, but I wouldn't want her doing that anyway. So.
But you can
So
do it
she
with Doc Brown.
She can move, she can shoot. She has 3 actions. She can move, she can shoot, or she can recover would be my best options here.
Technically, Doc Brown goes before her, but yeah.
I mean, I can aim too. Oh, Doc Brown's going first?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she could like run around the corner and then
Yeah,
like.
yeah.
You can
Catch
move
her
her
recovering, yeah, yeah.
and then
Okay.
recover 2.
Well, let's start.
Or you can recover all 3 right now and hope you go before him next round.
True,
Yeah.
true. Okay.
I mean, I did just blow through my 2 best cards. So.
Okay, so I'll start
two
shooting
of
with
mine,
Doc
that's fine.
Brown. And did we say I can do all 3?
You can shoot
That's
3
right,
times.
That's right, okay.
But your first shot is going to
All right,
be
we'll do that.
are you at point blank range?
Yes.
No.
Yeah, because
0
it's-
to 10.
Yeah, 0 to 10. That is well. That character's clearer than 10